Hey guys, this is Frank from Bass Rocket. I'm about to teach you how to make a sub bass for your dubstep tunes. This is the second tutorial as part of the Elements tutorials that I'm going to be doing for dubstep through Reason. I'm using Reason 5. We'll get straight to it. So I assume you know that we've got a mastering suite and a mixing desk there already. We right click create combinator, name the combinator sub. Right click inside the combinator, create line mixer 62, and underneath that create polysonic synthesizer. Right click and initialize the patch if it's not already. Put the range to 12 because I usually like to slide a full octave when I'm using my pitch wheel. Analog oscillators, we want 3 of them. First one on octave 5, second one on octave 4, and third one on octave 3. We'll run them all the way through into the filter. We want to put this bottom analog oscillator on a sine wave, and then the other two's on saw is fine. Put the drive up a tiny bit. I just done that because it wasn't very loud, but yeah. Frequency or filter frequency should be 350, or about that much is okay. The filter envelope to 0, and then the rest just leave it as it is. Mixer balance needs to be changed to about 90, and then the slider off of oscillators 1 and 2 down to about -10, and then the slider for oscillator 3 all the way up to the top, because that's where our bass is coming from mainly. We just wanted to add a bit more sorry harmonic sort of sound whatever in with this bit. Now, important bit, the attack on the filter envelope and amplitude envelope needs to be put about 9 milliseconds, 5.3, something like that, because we don't want it to pop or click. Basically, when a digital signal, say a long, sort of whatever it is, a sine or something, a long wave, is asked to come to a stop before it's supposed to. When it's a digital signal, it pops or clicks. We can put sustain up to full on both, and then the rest is just fine as it is. And that's it for our instrument. We want to right click on it now, create a maximizer, put the input gain on the maximizer up by about 3 to 4 dB. Take the limiter off, put the 4 millisecond look ahead on, put it on slow on the attack and fast on the release. Output gain up by about 3 dB, soft clip on about 90 and switch it on, of course. Then right click create EQ, put the low shelf on, the frequency down to about 50 Hz, 48 is okay, and boost it a tiny bit, about 1.7 is fine, leave the Q as is. Param 1, turn it on, down to 70 Hz, gain, boost the gain by about 8 dB, 8.6, and then open the shelf, the Q shelf, to about 3, it's fine, 3.3. Param 2, turn it on, put it up to 3.1 kHz, put the gain right down to -18.3, open the skirt up again to 2.1, and then the high shelf, turn it on, put down everything to 3 kHz and -18.3 and 50 or 0. So you should have some sort of like side boob thing going on. Now create a envelope controlled filter, put the frequency down to 40, and everything else can be left as is. LP12 is fine. And that should now be a sub bass. Whoa. A massive sub bass at that as well. So it'll be hitting on like number 5 in the Richter scale in the clubs now. Deafening people and making people's ears bleed beyond belief. So yeah, now your dubstep tracks will sound a little bit meatier, hopefully. I'm going to be putting some more videos on drums, synths, some different basses, so some mid-range, not just squealy basses like I did in the last one, and also some, maybe something else when I come think about it. But for now, put some comments in the description if you wish. If you want me to do any other tutorials, just feel free to ask. And thanks very much for your time.